Hi, this is Congressman David Scott's office. How may I help?
Hi, I got a thing going on in my ear. Can you speak up any louder?
Sure, can you hear me now?
Yeah, well, I can hear you a bit better now. So, ma'am, I had sent over a letter to the Congressman's office asking what steps could be taken by myself and others in the community in order to show this office reason for creating legislation. However, the reply I received back was a generic one.
Okay. Was there a specific legislation that you wanted an answer on?
Well, no, ma'am. I'm looking for specific legislation to be created, and I want to know what this office would require to take the first steps in doing such. If you say there's, certain factors that are required for ideological purposes, if there are, a certain percentage of this, the majority is affected, and so it will be created, legislation is created upon those reasons. And so what I'm looking for is what I need to provide this office so that it can be reviewed what can be done to create legislation on these issues, any of these issues. Can you pull this up, have it resubmitted? I know it's Friday. This letter came to me yesterday. I know y'all are busy.
Sure, yeah, I can certainly pass that along. Was there a specific issue that you wanted to, provide?
I'm sorry, you're misunderstanding. I sent in a letter. Can you can you see if you can pull it up and have someone read it this time and determine what can be done to move forward in the process of legislation?
Sure. What is your first and last name?
Say that again louder, please.
Well, what is your first and last name?
Nicholas, Nicholas, Woodall, Woodall. Put that away.
Okay.
Are you still with me, ma'am?
Yes, I'm just searching for your name. I'm not seeing it, but if you want, I can ask around and see if I can find what the letter was about. Do you know if there was anything specific mentioned?
Well, it would be focused on education or judiciary, as that's where the main majority of the programs would be focused towards. But let's do this, ma'am. I don't think that we're going to find it this way. Let me resubmit it to you. Do you have an email address that I can send directly this to you and say you can hand this to someone and say this wasn't reviewed or this wasn't read initially? Someone needs to reread it or someone needs to read it and then properly respond?
Sure. So you could actually submit something through our website if you would rather do it that way, or you can...
I'm sorry, ma'am. Say that again louder.
So you can either submit it through our website. There's a way that you can email the congressman if you wanted to write it out.
That was initially what I did, and this was the response that I received was this poor one.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand that you are busy and that these aren't necessarily majority issues for this state, but as this is a U.S. congressional office, these issues do much affect not only morale, but also this chair and others and party issues and so on and so forth. They've been everything on the news for the past year and before then. So, ma'am, you said there was another way. Do you have an email address that you can provide to me, which was the question that I asked?
So I don't have a specific email address that I can give you, unless you have a very, a more specific issue, then I could give you.
Judiciary.
Okay, let's see. Okay, so I could give you the email if that's all right with you.
Say that again louder.
I can give you the email if that's all right with you.
Yes, that's good, ma'am. But you're going to have to speak up at the top of your voice when you do it, because I'm right by a machine that's running, and go for it, ma'am. At mail.house.gov.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. I do
Okay.
appreciate your time. You have a safe Friday. And again, I don't know what you guys' practices are, but if you need to go and review, if you can, figure out who read that email. Maybe they need to be reviewed. Maybe they don't. Maybe that's what y'all do. I don't know. I know y'all are busy, so be safe. And again, thank you. Let me ask you, ma'am. This is judiciary, correct?
Yes.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. You have a good day.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.